What's up, everybody? It's your boy again, and today I am doing another unboxing.
What's in the fucking box?
This time it is of the Savage Dragon Vault Edition. Now, I got this from Amazon, as you can tell from the box, and we're kind of observing a little box damage on the exterior box. That's, nothing crazy, but it's worth noting. Corner's a little bunged up. It's how it goes. Anyway, one of the things I want to just kind of note about this is I am a huge Savage Dragon fan, a huge Erik Larsen fan. I have bought, as you guys know, a few of these sort of artist editions in the past, where it is basically scans of the original pages or high quality photographs. I don't know what they do exactly. You'll see stuff like where the whiteout is on there, and sometimes maybe even pencil-like structure underneath, stuff like that. It can really just vary. But yeah, anyway, here it is in the box. The paper on top of it, I guess maybe that did something. I don't know. Oh, that's nothing really there. Let's take a look at this interior box and kind of see what that looks like. I see a little ding down there kind of on the bottom already. Again, it is what it is. You get stuff through the mail. I see a little bit of damage right there too. Light damage. It is what it is. It's just a real crapshoot getting stuff sent into the mail to you a lot of times. I got this on Amazon as a pre-sale item. I think it cost me about $120. Let's say it was $30 off approximately. And here it is. I want to say it looks like the Savage Dragon figure itself on this cover is kind of this different surface. Also, here's a standard size comic book for reference. These are basically, it's going to be on bigger paper even than 11 by 17, but these are basically scans of the 11 by 17 original pages. This is basically the original Savage Dragon miniseries plus additional pages that he threw into this too. He later did it, it was kind of an expanded edition of, it was called, and see, look on there, you can see kind of where the whiteout is, and that sort of thing. But anyway, the pages in this are from The Dragon, 1 through 5, which is the Savage Dragon original miniseries, plus additional pages. Now, there's a little bit of spine damage on this, which is, how you get it in the mail, and it is what it is, man. There's a part of me that wants to send this back, but I know there's no way I'm gonna. It is what it is. It's here. Anyway, let's get the plastic off of this bad boy and take a look at some of these pages on the inside. Yeah, I know. A little bit of out of focus. Damage on the spine, but pretty light. Not real noticeable. I don't think it's going to affect any sort of interior pages, anything like that. So that's the plus there. It is what it is. You know me. I hate it, but am I going to send this back to Amazon? No, I'm not. Let's get the plastic wrap off of this thing, and let's take a look at the pages on the inside. Hey guys, while I'm thinking about it, if you like this sort of content, if you do like unboxings of these artist editions books, hey, please hit the subscribe button, click the bell to get notifications of new videos sent directly to your phone and inbox. And while you're thinking about it too, please leave me a comment. So I'm sure most of you guys know that are watching this. This is the initial mini series that Erik Larsen did when all the big Image artists, started up Image, when they left Marvel and went to Image. The Savage Dragon was a, childhood creation of Erik Larsen, and he decided, hey, I'm gonna do this as a my independent comic book, and it ended up. He is at this point. He said he'd wanted to hit 300 issues. I think he's around 275 right now. 35 years later on this. So I mean, he's getting there. He's working on it. And here we go. I'm just, you know how I do, guys. I'm just gonna flip through this and show you some random pages, really. Just give you a smattering of this artwork. This is a comic book series from 1992, I think, that I'm sure you can find in plenty of dollar bins if you really want to read the story. And then this was when Larsen, not literally right when he first started inking himself, he did some work on Spider-Man shortly before this, where he kind of started inking himself too. I think his artwork really took a huge step forward when he started inking himself. This is a great representation of that artwork and the time in which he was doing it. And here's another thing to really note on this. So notice that gap in the middle. What's really nice about this edition, and I don't know if I've noticed this as much in other of these sort of books, but they printed these 11 by 17 pages. They made all the pages bigger than that so that the book could sit there and like you have this gap in between double page spreads where you're not losing art in that gutter, in the gutter of the book there. Great idea. When I first kind of noticed this, I'm like, I don't know if I like the difference in the white pages of the boards compared to the white pages they're printed on. And then I saw the double page spreads and I'm like, that's a really good idea, actually. So kudos to whoever kind of really thought of that. Here's some pinups and some cover art that he did for these various editions of this book as well, and different trade paperbacks and all that sort of stuff. Let's take a look through this again. We'll flip through this again, obviously hitting some other pages, and from a slightly different angle, a slightly more top-down angle, as you would kind of more naturally see it. What's cool, too, is Larsen was still using some zips and stuff on the pages, as you can see, and doing kind of more graphic artwork with that sort of thing. I'm sure he's not doing that now, or if he is even attempting it, it's all digital. Also notice what's great about this is the lettering from Chris Eliopoulos, I think is how you say his name. He was a huge letterer for Marvel, for everybody. Obviously for Erik Larsen too, for years and years and years. He's also a noted cartoonist himself. But, what's really nice about this artwork, and something that's really not happening anymore with comic books, is all the text is actually physically on the page. So it's not just kind of static artwork with, it is obviously, but I think the lettering adds a lot of just completeness to the pages that you don't get nowadays. And, anyway, it looks great. Here again is kind of that end pages in the front there. Again, more Eliopoulos lettering on display here. And actually doing quite a bit of work on these pages, isn't it? And just look at the detail. Look at all the lines that Larsen was putting in on these pages way back when he was kind of really breaking out on his own, and just hungry and wanting to draw it and wanting to make kick-ass comic books. Just all the hairs on Dragon's arms that he's just drawn on there constantly, and then all the shards of glass that are breaking as Inferno's jumping through the window. Another great double page spread there where Dragon is jumping out of his bed, escaping another death attempt on his life, showing off the alien two toes that, you know, can very much be kind of forgotten about when he's wearing shoes. Anyway, guys, that's just kind of a quick flip through. Also, I'm going to make a note here. What you guys should do and what I should have done, what everybody should have done on this, is you really shouldn't buy books on Amazon anymore. Frankly, I could have got this off of in-stock trades for quite a bit cheaper, actually. And also, check it out. It came with a free signature plate. I wish I would have done a little bit of shopping around before I decided to pre-order this from Amazon. But it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. That's neither here nor there on the actual book. It's great. If you love comic book art from the 90s, if you're really into a lot of those artists, the image artists from the early 90s, I would highly recommend picking up this comic book. I think you guys could already tell that. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you this time. If this is your first time watching a Humane Garbage video, please hit the subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications of new videos sent directly to your phone and inbox. Follow us on social media, and as always, remember to hit the pipe harder than you hit your wife and kids.